Okay. So now let us talk about MOSFET. That is metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. Now, this MOSFET is another category of field effect transistor. The MOSFET is very different from JFET. Means it has no PN junction structure. Instead, the gate of the MOSFET is insulated from the channel by silicon dioxide layer. Like here, two basic types of MOSFETs. Two basic types of MOSFET. So let me write two basic types of MOSFET. That is the one is enhancement type. The second one is depletion type. So again, in this enhancement type, we are having like the P type, then N type. Same for depletion also, we are having two. That is P and N. Now here, of these two types, the enhancement type is more widely used because the polycrystalline silicon is now used for gate material instead of metal. So these devices are sometimes called as IGFET, that is insulated gate field effect transistor. So now what I will do, I will show the diagram of the MOSFET, how it will be there. Okay. So now second thing is I need to tell about the IGFET, as I said, IGFET or IGFET or MOSFET. IGFET means what? It's nothing but a insulated gate. If you don't mind, IGFET is nothing but insulated gate FET. Because in the gate terminal, in your JFET, that gate terminal, we used metal, but here we use the material called as polycrystalline silicon material is used in the gate. Now, this MOSFET is a voltage controlled field effect transistor, or it's a voltage controlled device. It will be different from the JFET. Then what is the primary difference between MOSFET and the JFET, you may think. So like it has metal oxide, the gate electrode, which is electrically insulated from the main semiconductor N channel or P channel by a very thin layer or insulating material, usually silicon dioxide, that is sometimes commonly known as glass. Because as I said in the previously, we may have like if I say a simple diagram in JFET we seen, this is like, so here we'll have the silicon dioxide here, right, layer. Here we'll have the silicon dioxide layer. So this only we can call it something but a glass actually. It's a insulated, it is like a commonly known as glass. The insulating material which will be used is a glass. Now next thing is like the ultra thin insulated metal gate electrode can be thought of as a one plate of capacitor. The isolation of the controlling gate makes the input resistance of MOSFET extremely high in terms of mega ohms, I can say, or I can say it's infinite. So the input resistance of the MOSFET is infinite, or it is very, very high. Now, as the gate terminal, because the MOSFET also has the terminals are called as gate, drain, and source, even substrate or bulk. Okay, these are the terminals are available. So here a gate terminal is electrically isolated from the main current that will be carrying a channel between drain and the source. So no current flows into the gate. That is very, very important. And just like the JFET, in the JFET also there will not be any current flow in the gate. That is into the gate actually. The MOSFET also acts as voltage controlled resistor. Voltage controlled resistor. Then the MOSFET can be act as switch. Then the MOSFET can be act as amplifier also. So these are the different role the MOSFET can play. Now what we'll do, let us see the construction, how the MOSFET construction will be there. Let us start with that. So MOSFET construction. MOSFET construction. So now let me draw the diagram of the constructions. So this is the construction I'm showing for MOSFET, but you may think like it is same as like your JFET. It's not like it's like same as JFET. So now what I will do, let me do something. Yes, see, I will show like this. Okay. Okay. Now in this we can see this is P substrate. This one is nothing but a P-type material. Here we'll have the substrate connection which will be connected to ground normally. Now next thing is here, this will be your N plus, that is something but the N plus region, that is N type. That is N type. Then we can see the drain terminal. This is the source terminal. This is the gate terminal. Now we see this gate material only. It's nothing but polycrystalline silicon. Polycrystalline silicon. Now we can see here in between this layer is nothing but your SiO2 layer. Now this will be your metal. Okay, this is the metal. So now this will be oxide. Now this will be P-type. Now you can think here from the top, I say this is metal, this is oxide layer, this will be your semiconductor material P-type. So that's why it's the name has come as metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. That is the name it has come. So now let me see how it is constructed. Now here we see the gate electrode is placed in the top of a very thin layer, insulating layer, and there are pair of small N-type regions just under the drain and the source electrodes. These are electrodes. See, this is electrodes. These are electrodes. Now we learned about like the gate of a junction field effect transistor, that is in JFET, must be biased in such a way to reverse bias PN junction actually. But with the insulated gate MOSFET device, no such limitation is applied. The very important, keep it in mind, for JFET you need to apply reverse bias only, but in the MOSFET there is no such limitations. Even you can apply forward bias also. Like either polarity can be positive or it can be negative. Next, sometimes this makes the MOSFET will device especially the valuable as electronic switches or make logic gate, because with no bias they are normally non-conducting and high gate input resistance. Means very little or no control current is needed. MOSFETs are voltage controlled devices. Just you have to keep it in mind. The MOSFET is a voltage controlled device. Same as like a JFET. Even JFET also a voltage controlled device only. So now with this, both the P channel and N channel MOSFET are available in two basic forms. That is enhancement type and the depletion type. So now what we need to show, we go for the enhancement type MOSFET. So for the enhancement MOSFET side, so as I said earlier, what is the primary difference between enhancement and the depletion? So the very basic difference is enhancement type, we need to induce a channel, but in the depletion type, already the channel was existed. That is the main important difference. So now what we'll do, let us go for the enhancement type. Enhancement type MOSFET. Or sometimes in your, you can say in your book, they may give as like a E MOSFET. E MOSFET means enhancement type. D MOSFET means depletion MOSFET. So now what we'll do, let us draw the diagram along with the proper biasing. See here the diagram. So now let me put, this is drain. This portion is nothing but a drain. This will be your source. This will be your gate. Now what we did here, we connected first. First what we do, you have to connect the VGS. Okay, you have to connect. So that is like the positive. You see that positive terminal is connected to the P type, because this will be your P type substrate. Keep it in mind. This is P type substrate. This is the N type. So whatever here we are showing, this portion is nothing but a channel. This is channel. So here over this, these are all the positive charge carriers, because the N type, because gate is nothing but P type. This is P. So here we got done with it because plus, right? Plus to plus. Okay, now the source is connected to grounded. Then you can see here VDD we connected, or I can call as VDS also. Then drain resistance RD, the resistance which is connected. Then ID is nothing but a current. See now here we said we induce the channel. See, there is a path between source to drain. This will be your N type and this will be your N type. Right? So when you need to induce the channel, if you want to induce or if you want to establish a channel, then your VGS, the applied gate to source voltage, must be greater than the VGS TH. Means the VGS TH, I can say, is nothing but your threshold voltage. So if you want to induce the channel, your applied gate to source voltage must be greater than VT. That is the threshold voltage. So normally every device will have the threshold voltage. That is the threshold voltage is nothing but which is the minimum voltage to start to conduct. Right? So example, I can say here threshold voltage. This is for silicon material. Then VTH is equal to 0.7 volt. Example, okay. When your VGS is crosses 0.7 volt, then only this it will start to induce a channel over there. How it will induce means simple. I can say I'm going to increase my VGS, that is greater than VT, automatically what will happen here? It will push the holes away towards, like it will push like this the holes, but this is the P type. It will has the majority carriers are holes, the minority carriers are electrons. When it is pushes the hole, so here the electrons will slowly will move upwards over there. It will be attracted under the gate. So that only will form as a channel. Under the gate, it will form that we can call as inversion layer. So that is why here it won't go beyond that. Why? Because the gate electrode material and this channel in between, we are having a insulator. So the insulator will work as a barrier. So the current will not flow, or the electron will not flow to the gate. So here plus will be there. Here we'll have the minus. So now for gate voltage is below the threshold voltage, then there is no channel. So very simple, I will write. So VGS is less than VT, then no channel. Then if VGS is greater than VTH, then channel is present. Next here, you can see this is the N I said, right? So now what I will do, what will be the symbols? So you should know how the symbols for P and the N channel and P channel. The symbols are look like this. So I will show the symbol. See, this is the symbol for MOSFET for N channel and P channel. See here, what is that? This is the drain terminal, source terminal, gate. You see there is a three like lines are there. There is a gap between three lines. What it indicates? That line indicates that there is no channel in that, because we need to channel is not there. That is a break. Breaking means there is no channel. There will not be any flow from drain to source. But in the depletion mode, how it will be, that lines are will be connected, completely be connected. That indicates the channel is already existed. Next, you can see gate terminal, source terminal. Now, N channel means this is the substrate, right? See here, you can zoom this diagram. You can see like a little bit. I will make this diagram in another way, just a little bit big. I will draw. Then you will get a proper thing. Yes, see, this will be your gate, this will be your drain, this is the source actually. Now you see, this is the terminal is nothing but a substrate terminal. So now here what happened? The substrate is connected to source. Yes, substrate connected to source always. So now you see the arrow mark, very, very important. Arrow mark will go inside. That is nothing but N channel. We see for a P channel, the arrow mark will be in towards right. That is towards right, will be there like this. So here the connection will be like this. Arrow mark will be in this way. So this is gate, this is drain, this will be a source. So this one is nothing but a P channel. This is the symbol of MOSFET. This is a symbol. Another one more symbol also is there for P channel. The P channel symbol will be like this. This is P. Then N channel symbol will be like this. This is N. This is very simple. So you may think, where is the third terminal? That is the substrate terminal, which is not there. It is by virtually the substrate terminal is tied with the respective sources like this. It is internally, it is connected in this actually. That is why it's not showing here. So now what we will do, we will see in elaborately like now next what we'll do, let us study about the depletion MOSFET. That is by short, like sometimes in examination, they may ask a D MOSFET. So D MOSFET is depletion type MOSFET. I hope you got it. What is the enhancement mode, right? So you need to explain same like JFET only, but thing is here we have to explain what we did here. So now next is depletion. So for depletion, let us see N channel and P channel, how the diagram will be first. The basic structure of transistor in the depletion region or depletion MOS transistor. See this. They can see this in this now. This will be your N channel. This is your P channel. Two things we are showing. Okay. Now, same enhancement and the depletion both look like same, but you see the only difference here. What you can see in the sense, see, the channel is present in the construction. Channel is available, but if you see the enhancement, see this enhancement I will show. See here there is no channel. The channel is absent. Right, or the channel is not available here. You see this, that is the main difference here I can see. So in the basic construction, the rest of the things are same as like your depletion region only. See the drain terminal, then source terminal, then this is the channel which is mentioned, then this will be your P substrate, because N channel. For P channel this will be a N substrate. So very important, always you have to keep it in mind. For P channel you should have the N substrate. Then we will have here, you see this is P regions will be there under the source and drain. For N channel we have N regions will be there. So only thing is you study any one, so the other things will be reverse operation of that. So better you go for the N channel. The P channel will be just the reverse. Here the electrons and the holes means here holes and electrons, the majority wise. But the rest of the other things are common only. See the gate material, that is a polished silicon, crystalline silicon material here. Then here we'll use the electrode material here. So SiO2 layer also is there. So this same diagram only, even here also we are seeing. But what we need, that depletion MOSFET can be, or I will say one thing here, like the depletion MOSFET can be operated in either of two modes. That is the depletion mode or the enhanced mode. That is a very important thing. The note, depletion MOSFET can be operated in either of two modes. Either of two modes. What are those modes? The one is depletion mode. The other is enhancement mode. See, when you are using the depletion transistor, you can operate by either depletion mode or enhancement mode. But the enhancement transistor, if you take, you have to operate in enhancement mode only. You cannot operate in depletion mode. You have to keep in mind. So the depletion transistor only is sufficient to operate in both the modes, like the depletion mode as well as in the enhancement mode. So since the gate is insulated from the channel, either positive or negative gate voltage can be applied. So the N channel MOSFET operates in the depletion mode when the negative gate to source voltage is applied. So I will say simple for N channel. For N channel, VGS should be negative. for depletion MOSFET, D MOSFET. So very simple, easily you can remember. Means the applied voltage will be negative. The VGS is positive for enhancement mode MOSFET. So it is depends on how we are going to operate. Means if you are giving the VGS as positive voltage, then that will be in enhancement type mode. If you are giving the